what's going on. We're using the Snowball USB microphone, and there's no effects. A bit later, I will be adding the effects so you guys were to hear when it's post-processing, when you guys are going through your software or hardware. So right here is I had this since 2016. It does not have the switches in the back as the newer versions of the Snowball does, so it's just straight cardioid, such as you talk directly into the microphone. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to enable the effects now. So if you are using the Adobe Audition, then whatever your settings are, these are my settings. So I don't know what to say other than I like pepperoni pizza. I like Heineken as my beverage. I'm also a Raiders fan, so go Oakland. But this is what it sounds like when you have the Adobe Audition, and I will have the settings of what I have. I'll take screenshots, so if you guys want to take a look at what are my settings for the Adobe Audition. Okay, so now that we have the Razer Seiren X USB plugged in, I also have my headphones plugged in because it allows me to with that 3.5mm jack. Something that the Blue Yeti, or excuse me, the Blue Snowball did not have, and as well with the volume button and a mute button and whatnot. So let me say a couple of sentences, then we're gonna put in the effects here. Again, my name's Codexual. This is like my third or fourth YouTube channel. My main channel, it has nothing but nerdy stuff on it, and I usually live stream on that. Okay, now let's go ahead and put in the effects. So let me know what you think about the effects here. So again, there will be screenshots or links in the description so you guys can see what effects that I'm messing around with. So yeah, what do you guys like better, the Snowball so far or the Razer Seiren X? But let's give the Blue Yeti here a try after I'm done tapping on this with a Coca-Cola bottle and blowing into it. So this one's the Blue Yeti. Before we get into this microphone, I forgot to mention that the Razer Seiren X is only cardioid. So even though it has a back metal plate, you can't just talk into it. It won't pick up that easily. So you got to speak directly into the microphone. So I would have my headset on this, but I messed up on the 3.5 millimeter jack. I had this since 2010, so it's a little bit old, and 8 years old, going on 9. And additionally, I also mess up on the mount. It would be mounted into that tripod, but or not the tripod, the boom. Excuse me. So yeah, this Blue Yeti is cardioid, omnidirectional, and has 2 other settings. Forgive me, I'm not an expert when it comes to audio. I'm learning as I go. So it picks up in all directions. You speak directly into the microphone. That's cardioid, and it has 2. One of the other settings is you can talk right here, and if somebody's right here, they can talk right there, and it'll pick up just fine. And that's the other settings similarly the same, I believe. Don't take my word for it, but I think it might be. So let me go ahead and put on the effects here so you guys can listen to the effects. Okay, so now the effects are on. I'm going to be messing around with the cardioid and the omnidirectional. Gosh, I had a brain fart. I had a little bit of a. I think I'm going senile. So let me turn off the effects and let's put this on cardioid. I meant to say omnidirectional. So as I'm spinning the microphone, you should hear me in all sides of your headset or your earphones. And yeah, I'm just like talking from ear to ear, essentially. So yeah, let's go ahead and turn on the effects for this now. And the effects are now on, so I'm going to reverse it. So I was going counterclockwise, now I'm going clockwise with the microphone here. So you should able to hear from, sorry about that, my phone went off. You should able to hear from ear to ear. So it's pretty nifty. So I would strongly recommend that I would get the Blue Yeti because of the omnidirectional settings, unless if you can find another microphone that has all of those 4 patterns, and it will help you out for ASMR and doing the binaural ear to ear. So let's go ahead and start the tapping on the. I'm gonna try to make this work out. I need 2 hands for this, but we'll make it work. Okay, so this is cardioid with the Coca-Cola tapping. I really need 2 hands for this. Forgive me. omnidirectional. And let's take off the settings for this, or the effects. Let's put on the settings, the effects. Keep calling it settings. Okay, now we're going to be blowing into the microphone with the bowl. It's on cardioid settings on the switch. With effects also off. Now we're going to go ahead and turn on the effects. Now we're going to put on omnidirectional with effects off. effects on. Now that you guys get the idea about the Blue Yeti settings of what it has to offer versus the Snowball that goes about anywhere between like 30 and 50 bucks, and the Razer Siren that goes for 100 bucks. And as for the Blue Yeti itself, 100 bucks plus. I definitely need to get me another Yeti. But on the next video, we will have two microphones. That is pencil condensers from Banger. That's coming in the mail sometime today, so I'm going to be making a video on that. And we're going to be messing around with binaural or ear to ear. So, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Thank you for sticking around. Please feel free to watch my other videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow my social media. If you're feeling generous, check out my Patreon or send in a donation of any amount with PayPal. It really helps out with post-production, equipment, food in my belly, and also continue making free content for you guys. Links in the description. Y'all take care, and thank you once again.